Welcome back. Yes, putting a donkey together, assemble, emble. Well, David, now I'm a little bit worried because you do understand that this is a quiz program,
yes,
not a cooking program, and I'm just looking across the desk here. I mean, what have you got here? This looks like an ingredient of some sort.
It's something I prepared earlier, Richard. Actually, it's marzipan, and I found some on the weekend. It was being used to make a cake. And I became fascinated by the origins of this word, marzipan.
It's an intriguing sounding word, isn't it?
Beautiful word. It comes from Myanmar or Burma, and because down in Southeast Asia, down the south of Burma, there's a port that used to be called Motamar, and before then was called Martaban. And Martaban actually was responsible, the population, for making these beautiful earthenware pots. And it was within these pots that the actual almond paste of marzipan was transported.
But martaban does sound a bit like marzipan, doesn't it?
Very similar, and that's the transfer that occurred as it was being transferred across Arabia in the times of Marco Polo into Europe. But what's interesting is that traditionally it only just contains almond paste and sugar.
What does it contain now?
Well, I looked on the box, and this was created. It now contains vegetable shortening, humectant 473 and emulsifier 271.
So not only has the word evolved, but the product has changed a fair bit too.
Yes, possibly to the poorer.
Lovely one, David. Thank you. Let's have a look at our scores before we move on now. And Rebecca's on 21, Judith is on 14, and we're heading for some more letters. And Rebecca, your choice.
Thank you. I'll start with a consonant, thanks, Lily.
Thank you.
S and another. N and another. D and a vowel. I, another vowel.
O
And a consonant.
W.
Another vowel, please. A, another vowel. I, and I'll finish with a consonant.
And last letter, T.
30 seconds on the clock. So, Rebecca, how many that time?
Just a 5.
And Judith?
I got a 5 as well.
Let's go with yours, Judith.
Good Harry Potter word, wands.
And Rebecca?
I had stain.
No problems, David?
No, in fact, we had Emma Watson on the show last week, just her namesake, I should say. So a lovely word, wands, and stain good too. Now, I saw disown in the first clump of 6 letters and thought, oh, here we go, could be a 7 or an 8. There may well be a 7 in here. I could not see it. Disown was the best I could do for 6.
Bit of a challenging mix, but good result nevertheless for Judith and Rebecca, solid 5 points each. We'll have some more letters now, and Judith, now, you two are being so consistent, there isn't some sort of agreement here on the scoring process. You know, that would be in breach of the Trade Practices Act, I think.
We would never do such a thing.
What would you like this time?
I think I'll start with the vowel this time.
Thanks, Judith.
E.
And another, thanks.
A.
And a consonant.
C.
And another consonant.
P.
And another one, please.
S.
And a vowel.
O.
Another consonant, please.
N.
Another consonant.
K.
And a vowel, please.
And last letter, U.
Here we go. How many, Judith?
A 7, Richard.
That laughter, I think, tells me that you
Also
might
a
have seven. Also 7. Well done, Rebecca. OK, let's start there.
Pounces.
And yours, Judith?
Pounces.
Please verify.
Synchronised pouncing. And no trouble there. A good 7. Can't split you two at the moment, at least in the letters games. But another 7 that is there is unpacks.
Nice work. So, great performance from Judith and Rebecca. Another 7 points each. Well, let's see if the numbers make the difference. And Rebecca, what combination?
I'll go for the family mix, thanks, Lily.
Thanks, Rebecca. That's 2 large and 4 small. And our numbers are 2, 3, 5, 10, and the 2 large, 75 and 50. The target to reach is 565.
Thanks, Lily. 30 seconds to get there. Rebecca, how close?
I got 565, Richard.
Right on target. Well done, Judith.
I did too.
Rebecca, start us off.
50 times 10 equals 500.
50 by 10 is 500.
Plus 75.
Plus 75.
Minus 5, minus 3, minus 2.
Minus 5, minus 3, minus 2 is...
Equals 565.
It is indeed 565.
Well done. Judith, did you do the same thing? Exactly the same
Exactly
thing?
the same.
If you wouldn't mind just verifying. Lovely work.
Yeah.
All the numbers used and nice method, the best way?
It was a nice method. I happened to use a different method, but not
Well, I think you should
necessarily
happen to share it with us.
Okay. 5 plus 2 is 7. By the 75 gives you 525. Plus the 50 and take the 10 is 565.
Very nice approach as well. So, a couple of lovely variations. Thank you, Lily. But 10 big points for Judith and Rebecca. That means Judith is now on 36. Rebecca, not that far ahead, on 43 as we head into our next break. Another word mix, and it is pinch tag. Your clue this time, after dark headgear with a kick. Back shortly.